Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at a team that you might already know because this is basically my go-to team for Great League. This team in general is like so solid. I played this like nearly every season right now and it's just always so good. And yeah, today we're gonna basically talk about Twitch Rivals, which was like the event which happened for you as well, I think, yesterday. And yeah, other than that, I still want to talk a bit about the team. Of course, like I played this team a lot of times. I went up, I think, around 88 points or something yesterday with this team in 5 sets. Definitely a solid team. Of course, it's not going to be like the Zero team, which is just, which destroyed the whole meta. This is something that you cannot really do every day. So this is a team that is just consistent. I know that a lot of people hit Legend with this team as well, which is nice. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, we have Twitch Rivals yesterday. What a nice event. I actually watched like, I don't know, 2 hours of it or something. Because, yeah, it started at midnight my time and I didn't want to go to bed at like 5 AM my time. So, yeah, 2 AM it was, I think. And yeah, what do you expect? Before I did like tweet out, okay, I hope there's a lot of lag. More like in a, I don't know, sarcastic way. As the game is not ready for esport yet. It's just something that everybody should know, so I don't know why we're at this event yet. Of course it's more fun, of course it's nice to try that out, and it's also better to have something like this as a preparation for like worlds, regionals, whatever you want to say. But I would have been surprised if there was no lag. And there was lag. There was a lot of lag. But before we talk about like the negative things and stuff like this, let's talk about positive things. Shout out to every streamer who was part of that, like every streamer who basically went there and battled and caught all the Pokemon and something like this. You all did a great job, like honestly. I had so much fun watching the first like 1.5 to 2 hours. Was really entertaining. Afterwards, like after the catching part, I thought it was kinda, I don't know, stale because everybody was like building their team. There was not a lot going on for like an hour, and yeah, then I went to bed because I didn't really want to wait until the battle started like 3 AM or something my time. So, but the first part was like really amazing. The streamers they picked, I think they mainly picked streamers who do stuff in real life, which I think is a smart pick. Like they didn't go for like those people who play games at home. They just go for people who like usually entertain outside, which is definitely a smart pick from Niantic there. You can definitely see that. And yeah, for Pogo streamers, of course, they went for American people, mainly because of the time zone, I would guess, and also because I think it's mostly Samsung America or something that sponsored that. So, of course, we have like all the American community there, which does make sense. Like I wouldn't have took part there, I think, because I think it went like on for 5 hours or something, the main event. And yeah, I didn't want to stay up till 5 AM anyway, so good thing they didn't even ask me. And yeah, in general, it was really fun to watch the streamers, especially in the beginning. And yeah, I kind of rewatched this morning, the battle part, and it was basically what I expected. We had a lot of lag there. Maybe I actually just put in a clip or something. We have to see if I had that already in the video. I don't know if I can actually do that because of Twitch Rivals, my content.
Still does not get rid of that secondary effect, though, of that defense drop.
Needle Queen. Shadow Ball.
Okay, tough decision right here. Do you use the Mud Bomb to finish this off, or do you just wait it out? Get it with your quick attacks. Looks like Cook's gonna go with the shield, and we'll find out right after.
Yes! Okay,
Yeah, ooh, gotta get those fast attacks in. Looks like we did see Cook try to select for one of the charge attacks here.
Either one. You could go...
Yeah, unfortunately, you're getting a little bit of a disconnect, but we'll get back in the fight.
All right.
See that up. Gonna use that charge attack. You called it.
Yeah, looks like it was the Mud Bomb, and so that is going to be super effective, but it doesn't do much of anything. Niddle Queen still gets the win here.
But yeah, there was a lot of lag. There was a lot of lag. I just skipped through the battles, but I saw a lot of these things. I saw a lot of lag where they just stood still and got farmed down, and this is basically like, I don't know if anybody is shocked about this. I don't know where you were like for the last 1.5 years. I was kind of expecting this. There was no update to the game. They just got a completely new phone as well, with perfect internet connection. And still, it does not matter. They still had the craziest lag there. maybe Niantic support shouldn't say it's always our connection that causes that. Just maybe, but yeah, in general, I don't really know. I don't really know what people expected there, but yeah, still it's a fun event. It didn't get as many viewers as any other game, I think, on Twitch Rivals. Usually Twitch Rivals has like around, I don't know, like I saw the stream before, which was a game I've never heard before, and it had like 25,000 people watching. I think Pogo was most all the time like around 7,000 or something. So a bit lower, but still more than usually the category has on Twitch. So I think it's cool that it got some more recognition. There was other stuff that I didn't really like, as there was, I think, one streamer who like let his chat spam the whole his chat spam the whole main chat of the thing, which I thought was like kind of, I don't know why this was. And then I saw like people on Twitter saying, okay, this is normal, this is how Twitch should be. But if you just watch the Twitch rivals before, where they had like 20,000+ viewers, there was no spam. I don't know why you have to spam during the first main event for the category. I don't think that's a very smart move, but hey, that's just me and my opinion. You don't have to take it for granted, but I don't know. Yeah, a bit spam was okay, but they spammed basically the whole event with like stupid emotes and nothing more. This is not really bringing a good light to the Pogo community, to be honest, and I don't really enjoy that. So I mainly watched like the streamers that are like from the Oro community a bit in their chats, because they're also a bit more chill in general. But yeah, it was still a fun event. It's better to have this event than no event, to be honest. But it wasn't like a great success in my opinion. We had like less viewer than any other game, which I guess was something that you could imagine, because it was like no mainstream game. Basically the one before was like one shooter, which I've never heard of, but like a shooter as a shooter. So people kind of are more interested in that anyway. And this was now a mobile game where you have to actually go out, and yeah, this is already an entry barrier which like people might not really want to take, going out and grind for stuff. So yeah, of course we didn't have the amount of views than everybody else, but still it was better than having nothing. Like, I'm happy that this event took part, and I hope there are more events in the future, but I also hope that they fix maybe the game before next time, because that was like horrendous. Like, the things I saw there was like so bad. And I also hope that they can do something in the Twitch chat, because that was also kind of awkward. That's basically my opinion on that. I think it was cool. Thanks all for all the streamers who took part in this, because it was a really cool event. I really enjoyed watching that, and especially the main part. I don't think really the battle part was nice. Also, congrats to Kaiwei Chang on winning this all. Like, congrats to him. Now he has like, I think like so many Doritos or something. There was like some crazy sponsorship there. I don't know, but yeah, congrats to him, and in general his team. And yeah, in general, it was a really cool thing to see something happen about Pokemon Go. But as I basically stated on Twitter before already, this is way too early to have anything remotely competitive, sadly. As I think the games didn't even get replayed that had like horrible lag in there, and I was like, okay, why? Where is the point? Here, by the way, Dragalge is a big core breaker for this team. Like, the lead doesn't really like to see it, the backline doesn't really like to see it, but Dragalge in Great League is not as common as Dragalge in Ultra League, luckily. So I don't really have to worry about this too much. And yeah, in general, that was basically my feedback on the Twitch Rivals thing, but it was cool that we had something. That's basically all. Tomorrow we're gonna have the new Pokemon Galarian Slow King, I think, which I'm gonna try to showcase early on. I definitely go outside at 10 AM again. You have to catch like 30 Psychic type Pokemon. I should be able to do that. And then also we have the Halloween Cup later on, which is also gonna be very, very nice. Also gonna try to make a video immediately on that. So tomorrow gonna be a bit busy for me, but hey, that's what I'm here for. And I also kind of want to make a double slow poke bro team, or whatever that is. You could actually make a team, I think, with Slowpoke, Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Slow King, and Galarian Slow Bro. That would be actually hilarious. I'm gonna definitely make that someday if I have enough starters to like waste stuff. But I want to save some for the next week, where I have Trevenant, which is way more interesting, and what's the other thing called? Pumpkaboo, or like Pumpkin. For Pumpkin, or not Pumpkin, that's the German name, Gorgeist. Gorgeist is the English name. For Gorgeist, they actually put in new stats to as well. I'm definitely gonna make also a video when I talk about Pumpkin. Fuck, now I say the English name, the German name the whole time. I'm so confused right now. Gorgeist, like they have like different stats now, which is the same in the main games as well. In the main games, it's like determined on the size, and now they just put in, I think, 4 different versions of the Pumpkaboo in there. It's so like in general, because of the English name, the first English name is so similar to the second German name. It's just like so confusing for me right now. Sorry for that. But yeah, like they have like different stats now depending on the size it has, which they put into the game. Usually the larger one is the one that's the bulkiest. And I think it's also the one that you go for, but I think I'm gonna go a bit more in depth on that next time when we actually look at the Pokemon and play the Pokemon. Because the difference between those forms are not really that crazy. Like, you can still play the small one, you're fine. But I think the large one has some more potential as the best matchups, basically, but it's not gonna be that crazy anyway. And Prevalent is gonna be better anyway. But I'm hyped for the Halloween event. Halloween events are always like the most fun part of the of like Pokemon Go events anyway. Like it's one of the biggest events of the year, if not like after Go Fest the biggest. Actually, also I haven't seen a lot of Bastion recently. Here we have one, of course, but like I haven't seen a lot of them recently. I don't know where they went. They just dipped on something. This one, of course, a bit annoying, but I haven't seen a lot of them. Like I see always people complain about Bastion, but I never really see a Bastion. I think that was the only one I saw in like the entire Great League thing which we have going on right now. Just crazy. Yeah, he sadly gets to a move. If we didn't get to the move there, I think I would have been fine, but it sadly KOs me. And he actually gets to another move here. I think it's gonna be a loss, sadly. So a good game in there. Next up here, the G-Fizz game. Against G-Fizz I always go for 2 and then swap out. Sadly they just never throw, because it does make sense not to throw there. You always want to throw at 7 with the G-Fizz, otherwise like you have literally a worse matchup later on. And yeah, here in the Machamp we can go for a move. We already got a shield there, I think. And now we have shields up. He goes back into the stun first, which is fine. We can shield here. And he gets the next move before me as well, which is kind of sad. But we can go for a Flame Charge here now. You're gonna be at the rock side though, so I'm just gonna swap out there. Here's a Meganium in the back. I don't know if we can still win this though. Meganium gonna hurt. Meganium definitely gonna hurt with the Earthquake here. I hope that I can get to the Flash Cannon before he gets to his charge move, but I can't, which is really annoying. This is double resisted, but still gonna hurt too much. As he can now basically, I think, throw a move and... Okay, actually catch the move here. Was it smart? No. I mean, it doesn't matter, I think. It didn't matter at this point. I think it was my only play there to catch this move, but... Yeah, it didn't work out that well. Next up we have Venusaur again in the lead. Again, no G-Fizz in the back, and I was kind of scared of the Bastion again. This team is really good against me if there's Bastion in the back, because I usually bait out the hard counter to the G-Fizz immediately, which is the Vigoroth, and I need Vigoroth for the Bastion as well, because my backline also doesn't really like the Ferrothorn, doesn't like the Flamethrower, the Talonflame completely got screwed by this thing, but my opponent has a Azumarill, and I'd love to see some Azumarill for myself, and here he just surrenders because there was nothing he can do. And we have another G-Fizz lead. Like, how many G-Fizz leads do we want to see today? I guess the answer is yes. But I haven't seen any G-Fizz lead, I think, today when I played my battles. But I had seen a lot of lag during watching the Twitch livestream there from Twitch Rivals. And had some, like, so much lag during the battles as well. Like, it wasn't only the people who played there. You know, it was, like, worldwide lag, I guess. And, yeah. Very good advertisement, of course, for Niantic there now. Showing off how perfectly flawless the game is. It was really nice to see. I don't know if we can win this game. This can come down to the wire, I guess. We have to go for some power-ups, shields, of course. gonna let this one go, and he actually goes to the Earthquake. I thought my opponent need to bait there, but I guess not, and yeah, this was kind of unfortunate for me that I did shield there, and here my opponent goes to the Rock Side, of course, because he doesn't need anything else. Now we are in a really bad spot, but if we can farm him down, he actually swaps out, which is cool for me. I can go for the Power Whip here. And this is gonna be able to put him low enough. He throws his charge move. And yeah, now I'm kind of scared. I'm just gonna go for one more quick move, go for the Brave Bird, and hope that I can somehow KO the G-Fisk. Which I'm gonna be able to, so that's a good game there. Really, really cool. Next up we have the Umbreon against us. Umbreon again. Usually what I'm gonna try to do is get an extra quick move in there, but my opponent denied me, which is not how it's supposed to be, but this is the game we play. At least we have soon regionals about this. And yeah, here we have a Tropius. Tropius is not that bad for the Vigoroth. Vigoroth is really, really cool. It's a safe swap, and I cannot say the name still, so don't blame me in the comments. And we can just go for some nice body slams there against him. And we should be in a good spot. We can actually shield here and get some more body slam pressure on him. And this is all I really want, because I know that he has to shield here not to survive this. Otherwise we can realign our Pokemon. And he has to shield this as well now, because we get the next move before him. And we kind of tricked our opponent there, but which is cool. We're just gonna go in here, and actually my opponent goes for the Leaf Blade. We have no idea why. But we can just farm down and I take this. Maybe it was single moved, I don't know. And here I make a mistake. That was kind of crucial. I should have went for the Brave Bird there, just in case. But I thought maybe he does not go into that. But he has a really tough. We're gonna win this game anyway. Thanks all for watching. See you in the next video. Most likely about the new Galarian Slowking. So, see ya.